house has a summertime problem lurking under the floorboards that you and I want no part of. Fortunately, there are courageous people, like Jeff Horshaw, among us who aren't afraid to play games in the creature's den. But to get there, the trained expert has to carefully remove large sections of the floor, only when he puts on a large white jacket with a face visor. Do you realize what kind of creature he's up against? A living bee colony that must have been there for some time, judging by the size of it. Notice how he is not wearing a full beekeeper's outfit from head to toe. If he drops them now, they could go stinging up his pant legs and beyond. The next step is to somehow vacuum out all of the insects, without inciting the entire hive to swarm. I'm sure there's some kind of technique to this that I'm missing because I don't understand how they're not going berserk at this point. Likewise, when he takes his mask off at 6 minutes and 20 seconds, I'm confused as to why they are so calm. Anyway, with the large queen caught on tape, this hive will not be returning anytime soon. It's surprising how the others are not rallying to defend their queen, but maybe they know it is over. So if you hear buzzing under your floorboards, don't let the problem build unless you want this situation in your bedroom. YouTuber named Paranormal World records a weird video in a parking garage that he claims is inhabited by a scary unknown creature. He is walking to his car when he hears some seriously scary noises coming from the other side, and that's when he says this creature was caught on camera. Something impossibly fast and low runs across the ground and makes him get into his car fast. The unknown creature looks like a bizarre sighting at first, until you zoom in for a better look, at which point the object looks pretty fake, to be honest. I mean, the legs don't even move, so I don't even know how this creature sighting could be real. I also found another video in which he says to have had a ghost sighting in the same building. I mean, the chances of having a creature sighting and a ghost sighting in the same lifetime, let alone in the same building, seems pretty rare. I will say this video looks much more convincing. That is, until 13 minutes and 13 seconds when the little ghost girl abruptly disappears, instead of smoothly fading away. What do you think? Is this video real or fake? The moment was caught on home CCTV video when a large white mysterious wolf-like creature runs down the street in Racine County, Wisconsin. This definitely isn't somebody's dog. It looks like something scary from the woods. Some are saying that this is just a wolf hungry enough to look for food near houses, while others are saying the creature is way too large and also walks differently than a wolf does, kind of like a shapeshifter or bizarre hybrid species. I don't know about all of that, but I do agree this unknown creature sighting is bizarre. No animal experts have stepped forward to verify what this is, so I guess it's up to us to figure out what species this strange and mysterious figure belongs to. Oh, and I'm just glad no kids happen to be playing in the neighborhood. YouTuber in Australia called Kaz88 has a creature crawling across their wall that's beyond creepy. The spider is so big that it needs to be put in a cereal box, but that's not all.
The huntsman whisperer.
The spider lets forth a terrifying 6-second hiss that makes him go wide-eyed with fear. Thankfully, he does not drop the box, like I'm sure most of us would have done, upon hearing a spidery scream. As he's taking it outside, the spider makes more scary noises.
Yeah, but let me get him.
I'm not sure what happens next, but the video ends with the spider silently crawling his way, so hopefully he got out in time. This video is probably one of the most popular creature sightings caught on tape ever, and yet it is also the least properly cited. There are a lot of theories about this video, so I've decided to track down the original and provide some information you've probably never heard before on any other channels. This mysterious unknown creature sighting was uploaded by a YouTuber named Raymond Young on April 17th, 2015. The bizarre creature was recorded in China at the Shenzhen Reservoir, walking along the Jiyangsha Bay. When this video went viral, rumors spread that this mysterious creature was a bear or a sloth with mange. However, the description of the video provides an interesting cultural explanation that is terrifying to think about. The original title for this video translates to English as water monkey. According to the villagers, this mysterious figure is a mythological entity known as a water ghost. Legends say that it mainly eats shrimp and fish, but it is also known to go after humans like a vampire would. I did some more digging and found an article saying that this was a Malay bear who suffers hair loss from the stress of captivity, or at least that was the official explanation. I think I'm willing to believe this was a stressed out bear rather than a mythological vampiric creature. So if you ever see this creepy video somewhere else, rest assured knowing you now have the real story. Someone in East Point, Detroit has been evading police for months, even though his scary activities have been caught on camera multiple times around the city. He has yet to be identified. He carries with him a stepladder to help him get the height he needs to better watch through people's windows. But it's not just anyone he's watching. It's unsuspecting kids, and that's what makes him, in my opinion, the scariest creature caught on camera yet. The fact he brings accessories with him shows he must have done this plenty of times beforehand, and now feels pretty comfortable with it. Probably even has a well-developed routine to make things even scarier. The woman has caught this creature on camera watching her daughter multiple times throughout the night. According to the archives, he came back 5 times in 2 hours. Doing this once is creepy enough, but the thought of being revisited over and over again as you sleep by a complete stranger is beyond terrifying. It's clear this complete stranger has become obsessed with this girl. He appears to be doing this on a public street late at night where anyone could walk by. What really gets to me is that he looks just like a regular everyday person you'd pass on the street. Like he could be anyone hiding among us. This might be a game to him, but I really hope this imposter of a human is caught soon, because one night, I fear he might stop window gazing and climb through the window instead. This scary home CCTV video shows a frightening moment caught on tape in Villa Parks, Illinois. A girl is skipping down her driveway when a wild creature sneaks up to her undetected. The creature is caught on tape peeking around the corner and observing her before springing into action. In less than 5 seconds, it runs up to the girl and curiously studies her behavior. The lone coyote looks like it's going to run away at first, but her scared reaction sends it into predatory overdrive. It chases the girl and gives her a fright. Only when it hears the engine of an approaching mower does it ultimately decide to back off. As this terrifying home CCTV video shows, there are some scary creatures among us who will make a meal out of us, even when we feel the safest. In Miami, Florida, have a creepy encounter with some scary creatures hiding among us. One of them removes a shingle and has only seconds to get away from these creepy creatures of the night caught on camera. After some more investigating, they discovered to their horror that the bats are not coming from a hole in the house, but are rather nestled under each shingle by the dozens. Suddenly, the removal job has become a lot more complicated and beyond creepy, as they have to pry open each area without getting in the way of awakening bats. At 8 minutes and 15 seconds, bats are flying into this guy's face and threatening to knock him off balance. Eventually, it looks like they've gotten rid of them all, but just knowing that I'm one shingle away from a face full of bats would probably be scary enough to make me find another company to work for, and possibly another career altogether. This creepy moment, caught on a doorbell cam from Knoxville, Tennessee, shows a shadowy creature dart across Brian Hobbs' suburban yard and then mysteriously disappear. Bizarre, right? Okay, so maybe seeing this mysterious creature sighting one time can be explained away as a camera glitch, but when the moving shadows returns and materializes into a wild animal running the opposite way, you know this scary moment could be paranormal. This scary video goes to show that real ghost sightings caught on doorbell cam aren't limited to humans. Number 2. Waters in India sometimes rise to such heights that even the crocodiles struggled to seek dry land. You can tell by the satellite dish that this animal is actually perched on the roof of an abandoned house that is completely underwater. Crocodiles and other terrifying underwater creatures could be anywhere, and yet these brave men have to wade through thigh-deep waters to bring supplies back home. Every step is a scary moment that could cost them a leg or worse. It's a game of survival that I doubt a single person among us would be brave enough to handle. The flood eventually recedes and things return back to normal, at least until the rains return and it's time to play underwater hide and seek with crocodiles again.